Kirk Zauderer here with Auction Excellence, and I want to tell you about a process that is redefining the auction industry and setting a new standard. Most auctions today, running vehicles hit the property and it takes 1 to 2 days to get a vehicle from stock in to submitting that estimate to the client. An inoperable vehicle could take 6 days. Well, what if I could tell you that all that could be done in hours? Well, that's what we call at Auction Excellence the 5-hour process. And this process is happening now all over the country. So what is the process? A vehicle comes to the auction and it's stocked in, and it goes into the condition report assembly line process area where we process that vehicle in rows. The full condition report is completed, and that vehicle right from that spot is picked up by a mechanic where we complete the top check, bottom check, and test drive on that vehicle. That vehicle is then returned to a new step in the process that we've incorporated into the 5-hour process called verification. We verify the full CR, condition report of the vehicle, plus the mechanical check on the vehicle and extra information to make sure that there's no liability or issues with arbitration. The majority of arbitrations that occur happen at the condition report, the certification, and the PSI process. Well, this takes 2/3 of your arbitration issues away through this verification step. From that point, all the information is assembled into your estimate and submitted to your client in under 5 hours, whether that vehicle is inoperable or that vehicle is running, setting a new standard. So what is the value that an auction will receive by processing cars faster? Well, the first thing is every client wants speed. The faster we can move a vehicle through the auction box, the more vehicles you can actually bring on your property. Most locations believe what they need is more land. What they really need is faster cycle. And this sets up the entire process. If that vehicle is completed in the first day or within 5 hours of entering, by the second day, that car is headed to your detail shop. It's clean, it's sitting in inventory, ready to be processed for the sale. All you need is a clean title, a label. That car is parked, it's sold, it's outside of the auction now. You're bringing in another vehicle to replace that car. So speed and cycle time is the first thing. The second thing is high quality. Everybody deals with arbitrations. This process sets up and allows the ability to error-proof your system at the most important part, which is the gathering of the information around that car. And the last thing is that as you scale and as you grow your facility, it allows you to have a more predictable view of the labor that you need because you align your labor to the arrival rate of the vehicles entering in. There's no more batching of vehicles through the process. So to make this happen, in partnering with Auction Excellence, we want to work with you to help you figure out how to make this happen at your facility. There's a couple key things that you've got to take into place. One is, what is the optimal design of the flow at your facility? We want to make sure that every vehicle is going through the exact same remanufacturing process through the auction. The second thing is we want to make sure that you have a single piece flow. We're not batch processing any units. We don't have stacks of paper that go to a certain step and takes hours to process. We want to process that car. When it's done, we want to move it to the next step, the next step, the next step, all the way through. That's how you pick up the speed. The third piece is we want to bring teams together, almost like a pit crew. When that, in racing, when that car pulls up, you don't have one person go to that car and do it something and then somebody else come to it. They work as a team in unison and they hit the vehicle. So there's certain steps of this 5-hour process that we want to bring teams together. We want to bring the best minds together around that car, that mechanic, that account coordinator, that CR, that as opposed to sharing emails all over the place, we can just make a quick decision on that vehicle because we have the right people sharing the right information at the right time. So pulling all this together, this is what Auction Excellence will help you at your location set the standard, redefine what's possible in the industry, and process a vehicle in under 5 hours.